This is Community Conversation. I'm Dale Gaertner, and we're going to be talking about Toys for Tots, and we're going to be finding out how things went for the year of 2024 in their year-end report. So happy to have with me to talk more about that Bob Behnke, who has now stepped up as being the coordinator for the Toys for Tots here in Lenawee County. Bob, congratulations on that. That's fantastic.
Thanks, Dale. Appreciate it. Really excited about the wrap-up from last year's program and getting ready for, even though it's July, Christmas in July, as they say, getting ready for the launch of our program coming up this fall.
That's right. Well, Jim Pibbles, who has been the coordinator for a number of years for Toys for Tots, is retiring from the position, right?
Yeah, that's correct. So Jim has just done a fantastic job connecting all aspects of Lenawee County with the Toys for Tots program, and he reached out to me and said that it was time for him to pass the reins of Santa's sleigh, I guess you could say, and I very happily accepted the challenge.
Well, much success to you, and I know you'll do a good job in it. Let's talk first about how things ended up from last year then, Bob.
Yeah, so last year was another great year for us. Each year it's interesting how it kind of ebbs and flows. Where one location that one year had some really good turnout might scale back a little bit, but then next thing you know, another location for pickups just explodes.
Yeah.
One example I'll say is Tecumseh Middle School. They had the last couple of years, you kind of go in and it's predictable and make the collections, and then we deliver it to the Tecumseh Service Club up from that area.
Yeah.
And I walked into the office and I couldn't see the box for the collection box, and I said, "Is the Toys for Tots box around here?" And she goes, "Oh yeah, it's over there. Can't you see?" And it was so many toys around there and jam packed, you couldn't even see the box.
Oh, no kidding.
So it was just a great thing to see the students and parents and teachers of the school get behind that.
Yes.
And go all in to really benefit the kids in the Tecumseh community. But then most important with our program is always that the toys that are donated in Lenawee County stay in Lenawee County.
That's right.
So that's our outreach goes to we say we're the muscle, and we collect and then we distribute to the Tecumseh Service Club, who makes the connections with families, to associated charities, to Lenawee County Salvation Army, and then Hudson area schools. They pick up the western half of the county and do distribution to students in all school districts over there, not just through Hudson.
Yeah.
So we have that broad reach of the entire county that we're very happy to have. And we served almost 1,400 students, or not students, but children across Lenawee County last year with close to 9,100 toys.
Wow.
So, yeah,
that's awesome.
Just an amazing outpouring of support from our community on all aspects.
That's great. And the thing is that with these organizations, too, I know in the past there's due diligence on making sure that there's no repeats or duplications when it comes to, getting to the kids. So that means the kids, a lot more kids will be benefiting from this.
Absolutely. And, that was one unfortunate thing where, there were some people that went to one organization and then, they went to another organization. But the advantage of Toys for Tots and working with these organizations is that we all coordinate through a state clearinghouse. Mm-hmm. And as we do that, that helps ensure that the toys go to appropriate families and that we don't have double dippers in that process. And as you say, that helps us put that reach further out into the community of those that are in the most need.
Now, the age range for Toys for Tots is from what to what, Bob?
Yeah, I mean, it's from infants all the way up to 18-year-olds. So that's one of the things that Jim is, well known for when he would always make his pitch. Don't forget the older kids,
yeah.
Because when we go shopping and make those things. It's easy to buy for toddlers. It's easy to buy for, younger kids. But that middle school range up on into high school, that's something that, is always important to make sure that we do that. And, one of our best partners that we have to really address the need for the older kids is the men's club of Devil's Lake and Round Lake.
Oh, yes.
And they every year with their due diligence is that they go and they shop specifically for toys for the older kids, and
that's good.
Then we're able to make fill in the gaps there from what we get from our general donation.
Yeah, sometimes it's kind of hard to think of what to buy for the older kids as well, but having them, the Devils and Round Lakes Men's Club, kind of help fill that gap too. Kind of helps with whatever other people would bring in for those older kids as well.
For sure.
Yeah.
And then we got other, service clubs and social clubs. Tecumseh High School, I still say, has the best idea because through their leadership class, they coordinated with an Amazon wish list.
Oh, yeah.
And then they just shared that wish list out to their community. And then you just pop on to Amazon, click what you want to buy, and then it gets shipped directly to the school. And you don't need to worry about whether it was dropped off in the box or when the pickup time was. So that's it. And, they were able to coordinate gifts there for older kids as well. So that was really a great use of technology, a game changer. Leave it to the kids to figure it out, right?
Exactly. Well, with you taking over the role as the coordinator now for Lenawee County for Toys for Tots, what are you looking for, and what are you wanting people to remember about Toys for Tots for this year?
Right. Well, one of the things that we do with Toys for Tots, so we wait for Halloween to be done with.
Yes.
But the next day is the Christmas campaign, and that's when we start. So November 1st is when we begin to distribute boxes out through the community. So myself and our volunteers that we have will distribute those, start distributing those out, and then we monitor those boxes and collect toys, and then give those to the service organizations, ramping up through early December. And that's kind of the important thing that, when people think of Toys for Tots and presents, it's that thing like, oh, the week before Christmas, I'll make a donation. And, we need to back that up because we need to collect, we need to distribute to our partners, and then they distribute to parents.
You're right.
So that really gets us, in that really our deadline is for the collection of toys is generally about the 13th of December.
Yeah.
And then we get those to the distribution sites, and then they have their parents coming in, the 13th, they were already starting 13th, 14th, 15th, so that they can get those packages wrapped and going.
Sure, absolutely.
So, from kind of a community standpoint, what the community can do to have us continue down this great path that Jim started for us and continues really is people who have hosted a collection box continue to do that. If someone is interested in hosting a collection box in their business or their service club, or they want to donate, they can drop it off at any of the sites. We do have our webpage, and if you just do Lenawee County Toys for Tots, it will bring up the webpage for the Toys for Tots organization. And then we also have a Facebook page out there as well that they can see the different locations. They can always email us as well, and the email is onsted.mi@toysfortots.org. And that email is one that will come in, and we'll be able to respond to that right away and get them set up with a box or answer any questions. Or if people are in need of toys, we can let them know where the closest partner organization is so that they can qualify and pick up.
Sure. Okay. And that address once more?
Once more is onsted.mi@toysfortots.org.
Okay, excellent. it's not really too early to even start looking into this to see if they would like to be able to be a location for Toys for Tots box, or even as a volunteer, Bob.
Absolutely. And volunteers are great. I always say you're the one that roped me into this. I was listening on a Saturday, and you were sharing that Jim needed help with Toys for Tots, and I called, and a couple years later, here we are.
Yeah.
But it's really a great, easy, very rewarding opportunity for a volunteer, either individual or if there's a service club that wants to get together.
There you go.
And that's basically putting out some boxes at some locations within your community, and then monitoring those boxes, and then when they're full, take them to one of the distribution centers and drop them off. So quick, easy way, a little bit of a rush towards that December date when things are filling up, but it's a great, rewarding, easy program that directly gives to kids.
I mean, people from all around the county. I mean, doesn't necessarily because we're talking about, people think about Adrian, Tecumseh, and everything, but those that are in Deerfield, Addison, Morenci, Clinton, for that matter, if they would like to be a part of this, they can certainly be a big help.
Yeah, absolutely. And we have collection boxes in all those areas, too. So, from, like we said, we talked about some of the big sites with, the public schools and so forth. But, there's the little Dollar General store in, some of the smaller communities here around town, or gas stations, things like that have stepped up quite a bit as well. So that's a great way to help out.
Never too early to start thinking about this. Like we mentioned at the top of the program, Christmas in July, since we're talking about this, it's not too early to really kind of start planning for this, Bob.
No, it's not. And, one of the unique things is Chico's Cinco de Mayo group. So last year they got together and they said, we want to help out besides just our scholarship that we offer for the community in May. And they hold a special dance at the American Legion in Blissfield. And, it's a great event where $10 at the door, and that money goes towards their scholarship, or you can donate a toy, and that will get you free entry in that way. So, and they've planned to do that again this year. So, again, that early planning for a one-time event, they're not going around collecting boxes, but they're hosting this event. And we were very successful last year with, a whole big truck full of toys that came out of that.
Yeah,
and a great fun night, too, on top of it.
Yes, that's for sure. Well, once again, this is the Toys for Tots for Lenawee coming up. And again, congratulations to you, Bob, as being the coordinator for Lenawee County now. And,
thank you.
And again, kudos to Jim Pibbles for the years of dedication that he put into this program. And, happy retirement for him on this.
Absolutely. And Jim's going to still be involved. We had breakfast this morning, and I know he's always a phone call away.
There you go, yes. And again, if they would like to find out more information, what were those ways that they could do that, Bob?
Yeah, so we have a website out there. So if you just search for Lenawee County Toys for Tots, that will pop up. And then email-wise, it's onsted.mi@toysfortots.org is the email.
Excellent. Bob Behnke, thank you so much.
Great to be here as always, Dale.
Yes, and we'll look forward to having you back when we get closer to the time and to talk more about Toys for Tots for Lenawee for 2025.
Absolutely. We'll see you in the fall.
All right, sounds good. This has been Community Conversation. I'm Dale Gaertner. We'll talk again soon.